Hello everyone, welcome into my second stream of the day. Man, that sound is... Man, it's going in and out. Let me see what I can do about that. Who knows, it may just be my crappy capture card. It's definitely possible. So, we are Oregon State. We have ourselves a big matchup. We are up against number 1 USC. We're 16th in the country. We're doing pretty well. So, hopefully this stays that way. We're about to find out. Let's see. Number 1 USC. Last time we played a number 1 team, it didn't go over too well. Before I forget, I think our home uniforms are the blacks. Orange and black, that's fine. I hate the road uniforms. Yeah, you told me that, Ryan, that it was all you needed for the ticker was the HDMI. Can't believe that that's the fix. Go figure. But I've always run my PS3 through HDMI, so I never knew that there was anything else. Man, taking a little bit to load. Hello, Layla. Welcome. So let's hope that we can win this game, because, I mean, 3 losses isn't bad. 2 losses in the conference. But it'd be nice to be doing a little better. Let me know if the mix is okay. If it's not, or if it's not, rather. I think I've got this kind of down now. With game volume, you can hear it, but you can also hear me over it. Let's see. Number 1 USC against number 16 Oregon State. You don't see the stream? Oh no. I don't know, I can see it. Let's kick first off. Well, maybe it's just you. I don't know why you would just have audio. That's odd. Let me pause the game and let me just check on my phone. And see, hopefully. Wow, up to 7 viewers. Awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in. Should be a fun one here. Just want to make sure that everyone can see stuff and everyone can hear me okay. And hopefully the game audio, that should all be good. So let me just make sure that I can at least see my stream. Let's see. And let's see here. The answer to that is... Well, I can see what I'm doing, so maybe it is just you, Layla, unfortunately. Let's get back to the game here. Hopefully you can get that figured out so that you can see audio and video. Well, you can hear the audio no matter what, but hopefully you can see the video too. Granted, with some of the plays I'm probably going to make today, maybe you don't want to see what I'm about to do. A few hours ago, I had an entire bottle of wine for the first time, I think, since I was in college. I had one, it's New Year's Eve, and actually we had a game night over Teams with some of my family, some of them who are, not too far away, but we don't see them in person anymore for obvious reasons. And some other family members who were all the way in California. So that was fun. We played 3 different Jackbox games, and I won the first 2, which is good. So clearly, in order to not embarrass everybody else, I need to play sober. Completely sober. No alcohol for me. Oh no, man. At least I got a big hit on the guy, but jeez. If only we were USC, because that would look pretty good, but we're not USC. Who's their quarterback at this time? I don't know. As a kid, I always thought it was funny that USC, because, when you're like 8 or 12, you think certain things are funny when they're not. So I was like, oh my god, USC, they have a quarterback named John David Booty. If only we could have caught that instead of swatting it. That would have been nice. But hey, we'll take it. Strong safety Mike Blitz. Probably a bad idea. They're probably going to shred me. And I'm going to actually have to play well offensively. Oh my lord, where was that to? Jeremy Jones, I don't know what you're doing. If you're new here, if this is your first time watching, I plan on streaming plenty in 2021. Give me a follow so that you can know when I will be live. Streaming NCAA Football 14. I've been streaming NCAA Basketball 10. Oh man, almost a fumble. So NCAA Football 14, NCAA Basketball 10, and MVP Baseball 2005. I also did a randomized Nuzlocke of Pokemon Red, and that went, well, just like I thought my first randomized Nuzlocke would go a little better. If you know me, and you are someone who would like to see me suffer, watch the last episode of that and watch the end of it, because my god, it was painful, needless to say. I got to the final battle, and then for a while I was taking advantage of the first generation of Pokemon, the AI quirks and the glitches and stuff that, allowed me to be pretty good and get ahead in the game and not cheat, but maybe cheese it. And unfortunately, oh, Ari, welcome. USC minus 2.5. That's fair. They're number one in the country. I would make them more like minus 7.5 or something. Let's be real here. Hit as he threw, but that's okay. We got the first down. But as I was saying, I cheesed a lot of the game because it was Gen 1 Pokemon, and then Gen 1 Pokemon got the best of me in the final battle. It's still painful to talk about. Is this Matt Barkley? It might be Matt Barkley. I was thinking this is probably too late to be the John David Booty era of USC. Might be Barkley. Barkley was... It would be at USC. Oh, that's true. It's not at USC. They're on the road. But even then, I don't know that Corvallis is exactly the toughest place to play. Come on, let's keep going. Keep going, Will. 5-yard rush. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's see what we can do here. One of my favorites, quick slants. I know. Ari, I realize I run about 3 plays. I run curls, I run slants, I run 4 verticals. That's about it. Got there and the first. Just look at 3 points. That's true, I am ranked 16th in the country. I am doing alright this season. Maybe play action will work against them. All I know is, if this game was on the road, I'd have all of the wacky wavy play art where it goes back and forth and isn't actually straight lines. Oh my, wide open. Ooh. Let's go, 28-yard reception. I know, you want me to do the wheel route so much, but look, play action worked. That guy was so wide open. I mean, even I knew he was wide open. And that's a lot, because I never know when the guy's wide open. I'm not running play action this time. I'm actually going to run the ball here.
27-yard line. First down. So an empty backfield with 5 wide receivers.
Oh no, Johnson got... That was just bad by... Are you doing player creation in this dynasty? I am not. I'm doing... Well, I have the game creating the players. I'm not doing any created players or naming anybody in this dynasty. No, I'm not. Nobody's naming the players here. I just kind of have everybody as the game's names. I'm not, because I don't want to deal with that, because then it's like, what happens if I name someone after a friend or a follower and then they don't do well or something? Especially if they're especially if they are quarterback or something, you know? That could be bad because I'm not very good at passing the ball, usually.
Third down now. They need to get it to the 17.
Otherwise, I would. If I was doing fake created players, I totally would let you name one, Ryan, I promise. But I'm not in any of those. Oh, get forward. Oh, man, he got 10. Oh, he got 11. Oh, my God, 4th and inches. You got to be kidding me.
But the important thing is that they held and brought up 4th down.
We're against the #1 team in the country. I am not going for a field goal here. QB sneak time. Let's go. We got 4th and inches. Something tells me we'll be fine here. Look at what they're doing. I mean, come on now. Seriously? Of course I was gonna get it. I thought about the fullback dive, but of course I was going to get the 4th and inches when they didn't line up anyone in like a goal line set. Let's try some play action again. Last time it went pretty well, so maybe this time it will too. Right there. Oh, 1st and goal. I thought I was going to be able to get it in for the touchdown.
Looks like the defense played
Darn.
that time. With this offense, you've got to be ready for a pass on any down.
Who is this JP Lee, and where was he when I was terrible against Alabama? 5 of 6 for 75 yards? That's pretty good. So far, they've stopped Will Johnson pretty well. So, hopefully they don't do that. Oh, good. Right in. Touchdown. Suddenly, we're leading this game. We are beating the #1 team in the country right now.
This kid is a really reliable weapon. You definitely want the football in his hands.
It's interesting. This is like the only game that, while I do like the owner mode or dynasty mode in these games, it's the only one that I've been consistently playing the games so far. I think part of it is because I didn't play this game when it originally came out. I got it earlier this year, and now I'm playing it on stream, and this is my first Dynasty and first time playing this. Plus, it probably helps that I didn't play Madden at all this year. Like, I played the show. I didn't love it. Like, I really got out of it pretty quick, partly because of the pandemic. And I play a ton of NBA 2K, which is so much better than NCAA Basketball 10 on so many levels. I mean, quite frankly, the last time I played an NBA Live game, which was 18, I think it was, because I hadn't bought a game, a college or a basketball game at all that year. Oh my God, this is a screen. How did he get friggin' like 48 yards on that? Oh my God! And a penalty? You gotta be kidding me.
The officials have gotten really serious about hits like this. I think
That
it's good for the
sucks.
game that they're doing such a good job of protecting the quarterbacks.
They didn't.
So after the big
Okay.
pass play, we've got a first down.
They did accept the penalty. I was like, wait a second. Whose 29 are they on? It's a good thing we're up 7-0 and not 3-0 right now.
On play action.
Oh my God! Freaking, and then you hit the circle button and it doesn't give you the right guy. Or at least not the guy you'd expect. Well, USC is really good, and so far we're up 7-0, but I don't think that's going to stay that way at this rate. Especially if we're not going to get pressure on the guy. Was 13 Barkley's number? I think it was. Oh, man, and he completed the pass. Let's figure out what to run here. Zone blitz. Maybe that'll stop him. He has a little bit of an ability to run the ball, though. That's wide open. Nothing you can do. You know what, though? We're tied. Or we will be after the PAT. That's okay by me.
The extra point to tie this game up. And he hits the PAT with a 3-play, 43-yard drive. And they add 7 points to the scoreboard.
Not great. Not great.
USC ready to kick this one off.
Okay, Kaplan can return kicks pretty
From the
well.
6. He's out to the 30.
All right.
Taken down.
We'll take it. We'll take it. Let's keep moving here. Let's do a run play.
They've been like a couple of
I
fighters
like running it on
each other
first
out
down.
so
I
far.
just do.
Let's see if they start to open it up a little bit more now.
Even though it tends to bite me in the butt sometimes. Because... Oh, Will Johnson's still up. Got himself 5 yards. See, that is not something J.R. Kaplan can do. Will Johnson has 11 tough yards. Kaplan would have about 6.
2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 40-yard line. He throws.
Ooh, that's not where I should have
He had
passed
the pick
that.
and he dropped it.
That's... Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Let's do... Flat combo. 'Cause that should be a couple of curls, and one of them will be open. I hope. Actually, it looks like square might end up open. Nope, circle. Great. Got the first down. 14 yards.
Well defended, but it's complete for good yardage.
I knew the safety back there was going to go one direction or the other. I will say, anyone let me know in the chat. Is it just me? It does. You could tell me today was Saturday. You could tell me that today was Friday.
First down, 10 to go.
I don't... It's Thursday. It feels weird that it is Thursday. Ooh. Oh, first down. Nice job. 13.
There was good pressure coming in, but he stood his ground and found his teammate for a nice gain.
Already 100 passing yards. Man, if I just get a bunch of yards here, something tells me I will end up getting a bunch of these recruits. Okay, I can use R2 to abort the fake. I don't think I'm going to abort the fake, though. Because that's a nice play.
Around the 9-yard line.
Happy New Year to you too, Layla. Still can't believe it's Thursday. I guess this means that it's kind of like a 4-day weekend in a way, or at least a 4-night weekend. Right now I'd be thinking about, oh, the Browns are on tomorrow, but that's not the case. There's a bunch of college football on, so that'll be fun. There's some college basketball too. Who knows what I'll watch. Oh, that was maybe not the best timing, but we completed it for 6 yards. Hello, Spooky Girl 93. It does feel weird that it's New Year's Eve. Then again, if you told me that it was still March, I'd probably believe you. You know, if you could tell me that this is like the 12th March or the 10th March that we've had. Truly. Because March was when everything changed. 3-yard touchdown run. Let's go. Well, we're up by a score once again. 7 plays, 64 yards. Pretty good. I will happily take that. What's going to be even weirder is that, like, it feels like 2021 is going to start, and it's just going to feel more than any other year, I think, in my lifetime, like an extension of 2020. Like we all know how, like, every year you forget, like, oh yeah, you start writing the wrong year and stuff like that. It just... I mean, if we had April, May all year, I would literally go to March. I feel that, but man, I don't know. I just, in some ways, you know, it's not the worst thing. You got to think about the positives that have happened this year. I mean, I never did streaming before this. I wouldn't have done streaming like this before this year, but now I can and I do, and you know, I get some bonus time with my parents, which is good, after going to college and working for several years. So there are positives you can take out of it. Sure, I would like to be, at times, you know, on my own, seeing people wearing real pants instead of just sweats, but it's not a thing. Oh, God. I swear, they've barely run the ball, and now they just break one off for 15 yards. Okay. Running on back-to-back plays. Interesting call. It has been one very long month of March. I'm glad you agree. By the way, Spooky Girl, give me a follow if you haven't yet. Haven't seen your name in the chat before. Oh, man. Come on. Let's sack the quarterback. Thank you. That was such a long play. Finally, we got the sack, though. That's what we got to do. Stop him. It's been a very long March. It's been, I mean, there have been a couple months that it has felt like they, in hindsight, flew by. Truly, like, flew by. But, you know, like, it's, in some ways, it feels like it's just so long and so short. I feel like that's how a lot of parents describe, oh my gosh, almost another sack. I would like to have been able to easily move to I feel that. I feel that. It was not easy for me moving just 2.5 hours away. It took a lot of planning and thinking it through, and a lot of times where my car was full of stuff, I met my parents halfway, and oh my God, tackle him. Thank you. We're calling a timeout because they are going to punt, and we might as well try and get the ball back and add to our score. Ooh, plus we get the ball after halftime. That's good. But yeah, no, I moved, like, it took a lot of, like, several weeks in a row. I met my parents halfway between Cleveland and Columbus, and I literally just, like, had them step away from the car. I took everything out of my car and put it in theirs. Luckily, we have the exact same type of car, so I just knew, well, I can fill up my car as much as I can, and I can, as long as I don't fill up the passenger seat, everything will fit in their car. Ooh, that's gonna be picked. Oh nope, but how was my 2020? You know, it was, in a word, eventful. If you told me 12 months ago I'd be back in college, not producing news, back with my parents, studying computer science, you know, single again, like that's a lot of change to happen in such a short span. That is not the guy I should have passed it to. But you know, it wasn't, all in all, there are certain things that I wish hadn't happened, certain things that I wish had happened. Like we all do, you know, we all have our positives and negatives, but you know what? As much as I'll hate the pandemic, I don't think in hindsight I will hate 2020. You know, a lot happened, and I got sacked. Yeah, I understand. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Let me know in the chat, what do you think of 2020? Are you going to look back on this year just hating it as the worst year of your life? Or are you going to look back on it a little more complicated than that? So after all that, I called a timeout to get the ball back, and I'm punting it away. That sucks. Not a great punt either. So now they have a chance to tie it up. Not good. But yeah, no, it's definitely been a year to remember. That's for sure. But you know, in some ways you wouldn't trade certain things. Like, there are certain things that I'd been neglecting that I was able to do. I moved back home in late July, and oh man, we didn't sack him. Oh yes, we stopped that. Good. Incomplete. That's interesting. I feel that. And actually, it was nice. I really got to connect with family on a different level, because it used to be, you know, you see certain family, like your aunts and uncles and stuff, at just different events and things, and it's just like a dinner, and everyone's talking and loud, and no one really gets to know anyone. And being able to organize these virtual game nights with my family members has actually been a lot of fun. It's like you get to see their senses of humor, what they don't like, and kind of how they... just how they are and stuff. It's a little, that's at least a nice thing, a positive. Granted, who knows, maybe, like, I can't imagine. Oh, sack him! In some ways, yeah, it'd be nice to be able to see them again in person. I know my aunt, who, her son recently had a kid, so she's a grandma, and she can't meet her grandson and won't for a while, for sure. So that's kind of mixed, but, you know, she gets to see him on, like, the FaceTime. God dang it! We had two guys right there, and no one could tackle him because he just ran out of the end zone. You only need 1 foot in college football. Well, we knew this wasn't going to be easy, and I guess we have a little more time before halftime to try and hopefully make something happen. But no, I get the mixed feelings about 2020. I do. It's been a weird year. Like, I mean, the pandemic sucked, but not everything that happened with the pandemic is truly bad and terrible and awful. Also, lest we forget, the year started with the impeachment. I mean, that feels like a decade ago, a lifetime ago. It feels like a different world, and it was. I remember producing the day of the impeachment, and in my newscast, they literally took the articles of impeachment because they voted to impeach President Trump, and the House managers, or whatever they were called, literally were walking about whatever it was. I think it's normally like a 2.5-minute walk, but it took like 15 minutes. They were walking between the House and the Senate chambers, and he should have caught that. That was earlier this year. And then I remember, as weird as it was, talking about COVID and stuff, and it was just like this mysterious thing. And we were talking about, well, excuse me, like there'll be a flu and COVID season and stuff like that, and it's just now it's our reality. It's not just like, it didn't just become a reality. It is our lives now. Like, nothing we do isn't at least somehow tangentially related to COVID, which, that's a weird feeling. It's a weird thought. Let's do shallow cross. Maybe we get a few extra yards after the catch if we pass it to one of those crossers. I doubt it. Maybe I get it to the square guy if he gets open. Or the R1 guy. R1 guy, open, first down, let's run. Let's call a timeout. Great. We'll take it. Let's keep it moving, keep the chains moving. Let's try some 4 verts before halftime. But yeah, no, 2020 has definitely been a weird year and a year to remember, but also, like, I mean, there are plenty of TV shows that I never would have seen otherwise. Oh, man. I feel like had I done that as like a bullet pass, I might have had more of an opportunity. But yeah, these it's weird. Like, my first semester ended like a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago, and I will tell you, going back to college after you've been in the real world for a few years, college feels so easy comparatively, like super easy. I was not expecting that. I'm not going to spike the ball. I am definitely going to run a play. Let's run 4 verts here. What's the worst that happens? A couple of seconds get taken off the clock. And look at that. We got a first down. Let's call no huddle again. I'm not going to run 4 verts again here. Whatever that setup play is, let's do it. I think that X guy may end up open. He does. Near the goal line. Let's call our final timeout here. We might score a touchdown right before halftime. Where was this on the last possession? Man, could have used it. Instead of giving the ball back to USC with enough time for them to score. I'm thinking Square's going to be the guy. He's open, touchdown. And we are back on top. If you haven't followed me, give me a follow for that touchdown. Come on now. We are up on number 1, and we're going to be up on number 1 at halftime. That alone is huge. We may actually pull off the upset, which would be great. Little old Oregon State. Who would have thought? Man. But also, if you are here for the first time, or you're just trying to, you know, finish out 2020 with me here, say hi in the chat. You know, it's fun to chat during these games, too. Plus, it prevents me from overthinking stupid plays. 220 yards. It's pretty good in a half. Thunder Smoke 2. Let's do it. Probably helps that we are at home. It's probably a big plus. Oh my god, they ran the ball here. Maybe I should have expected that, considering there's no time left for them to really do anything. So, that's halftime. We're up 7. Hi, Layla. Thank you for saying hi. At least I know someone's listening. And that my mic's working.
21-14, Oregon State.
Seems like we're going to have to probably score 42 just to be able to stay ahead of USC. It's a good offense. Let's return this. I bet you we can get past the 25. Yeah, keep pushing. Nice. Always. I appreciate it. Good Lord, maybe I should always listen to myself. Or does I hear some of the stupid stuff I say? Let's see. Maybe the X guy will end up open. Yep, he's open. Wide open. Lots of space. 40-yard gain. Let's go. I mean, there could not have been much more space there if we tried.
So let's see how the defense responds now. It's first
Let's run the ball then. That's what you have to do after a big game. Run the ball, and God, their defensive line is really good at stopping the run. We have gotten, like, I mean, 14 rushing yards with a running back who ran for more than 100 last week. Crazy. But hey, as long as I'm passing the ball well, you know, not too bad. Well, Andrew Johnson can get the job done. Will Johnson maybe can't, but that's okay. 4 catches for 91 yards. Good for him. I don't want to do slants again. So let's do curls. How about that? I have a feeling circle guy may end up open. Maybe square. Square. Oh, nope. That was good defense out of them. Well, we're not going to get 7 here, but we'll take 3. Let's see. What's the wind? Okay, so it's going to knock it back a little, but not that much. Slower kick. Drive here. There we go. Perfect. 3 more points. And now it's a 2-score game. Still plenty of time left, though, for USC to come back. So we have to stop them a little bit. Wonderful kick. Right to the goal line.
He's to the 20. Gets to about the 24-yard line.
We'll take that. As long as they get fewer than 25, it works for us.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game.
Okay, play action, and you're going to pass it to the running back, who just could not go down for some reason. Don't know why. The quarterback's only 8 of 14. That's surprising. I would have expected him to be doing a little better, but I guess we have kind of stopped him a little bit. They've just had long completions as opposed to lots of completions. Oh, running the ball. Okay. Well, he didn't get the first down. Let's see if we can stop them on third here. Let's think here. I like the Sam Blitz. Let's see. It might be the totally wrong call. I do not know the X's and O's of football that well. I know some very small, basic things. Oh, did he get it? He did. Barely. Forward progress. Darn. Let's do cover 2 disguise, maybe. Maybe that fools their quarterback and he throws a pick. It's always possible. Oh, they're just pitching it. Well, -3. So, we'll take it. We will take it. Under smoke, let's do it. Let's send everyone. They're going to pass the ball. Let's try getting to the quarterback before it's too late. Oh, no! They got all those yards. See, he got the ball out in time, so that was high risk, and, well, you see why.
Great recognition by the quarterback to find the hot receiver.
Man. Thunder Smoke 2. Let's do it.
It's first down.
Oh, no, he's not getting the first there. 8 yards, though. Seems like they're getting what they want. It's amazing that we've stopped them at all on offense, truly. They seem to be pretty good. Then again, you're not going to have a bad offense if you are #1 in the country. Can't forget that. Man, first down. Let's try a zone blitz. Can't hurt. Come on now. Okay, enough. More play action and more quarterback run. God. Oh, and it was fumbled, but of course, look at this. And immediately the ball comes out and goes right to one of their guys. That is just unfortunate. I would have hated that play as an official score. I would have been so annoyed with it, to tell you the truth. I remember, because the way that works is the quarterback would get as many yards as the rush was until he fumbled it. Then whoever picks it up gets the rest of the yards on the play, which is confusing.
2nd and 9. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Let's see now. Maybe we stop them. Maybe we hold them to 3. That would be massive. Oh, dear. I was probably offsides.
Gets the ball here and brought down in the backfield.
I guess I wasn't. That's great. 3rd and 12. So let's do something. Let's see. Maybe I can find Kelly Holcomb's least favorite play, the prevent defense. I don't see it here. Let's try. Let's just do cover 2.
This is the 11th play of this drive.
We don't need to stop them entirely. We need to stop them from getting 12. Oh, yes. Almost picked. That we'll take it. 4th down. Wish that was picked because that would have been going the other way for 6. That would have been nice.
And they can make this a one-possession game with this kick right here.
And they do. But that's okay. That's A-okay.
So with 1 quarter remaining, Oregon State in front, 24-17.
So we're up 7 at the end of the 3rd, and we're about to get the ball back to start the 4th. If we can, put up 6, we'll probably win this. Oh my God, go, 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 go. Okay. Alrighty, we'll take it.
He just took a licking.
24-yard return. I forgot my earbuds were still connected to my phone. And I was like, why is my volume on my phone? I was just checking something on there. And now my earbuds are turned off. Let's try this option play. This option
Back to the action. This is a
pass
pretty
play,
crucial
it's
series right here, with things being so tight. Your best
very
players
weird.
have to step it up
I don't know
on both
what I'm
sides of the
supposed to
ball.
do here, but I assume if I can get it to the square guy, I should. I just barely got it to the R1 guy. But 11 yards is 11 yards. I believe that puts Johnson over the 100-yard mark, and it does. So that's a positive. 269 passing yards. Let's try the halfback draw. Maybe if we delay the run a little bit, we can actually get a few yards, but then again, that's just going to delay their guys from beating our linemen. Okay, here's a run from Johnson. That's a nice one. 13, we'll take it. Because, hooey. Still only averaging 3 yards per carry, but yet he has 2 touchdowns. Because that's what happens when you run the ball on the goal line. You're going to get touchdowns, even if you don't run for that many yards. Either square or triangle will end up open. It's just a matter of hitting them in stride and not having the ball knocked out of their hands.
That would have been pretty remarkable if he'd managed to hold on to the ball after taking a shot like that.
Let's try a middle slant.
Second down, 10 to go.
Is number 1 going to go down? I don't know. Are the Beavs going to for the second time this season? Who knows? There's a chance. First, we got to get lucky and actually hold on here. Man, Andrew Johnson, 115 yards now, 6 catches. He has been a very prominent target. That'll be something if we can beat 2 top 5 teams, along with other ranked teams. Oh, no. 3 yards, okay. That's been his average today. I've been trying with Johnson, but he just has not been very good, partly because it seems like their defense has been really just trying to take away the run. And if you look at our stats from the full season, I would agree with you. Okay, that's a big pass play, 18 yards. As soon as I saw that safety go, unlucky, I would. Because it's me playing. Remember that, Ari. It's me playing. And I am not very good at this game. I'm the guy whose quarterback has thrown like twice as many picks as... Wow. Man, your sports book is crazy with the live lines, I will say. So far, we've scored a touchdown every time we've been in the red zone, which is good. What about watching 14? You don't need to worry about that. 1 yard. 1 yard for Johnson. My God, it has been a slog for him today. And I don't blame him as much as I blame the offensive line, because he just hasn't been able to get anywhere past the line of scrimmage without being tackled first. And he can only break so many tackles. First down, not a touchdown, though. Now, here's the question. This is like one of those like fantasy points days. The guys barely run the ball, like for any sort of yardage. Our quarterback's passing for 311, but only 1 touchdown. And our running back may end up scoring 3 times. He will score 3 times, despite only having like 33 yards on like 12 carries. Kind of ridiculous. It's weird, their goal line run defense hasn't been good. The rest of their run defense has been pretty solid, but they haven't been able to stop the run at the goal line. 31-17. So right now we would be covering that minus 7.5. I should have taken the action on that. Would have been good. Imagine this game if they could make it now for PS5. You'd see so many different fan models with actual like tons of polygons. Like if you look at I was looking at trailers for the new 2K games on the PS5 and Xbox Series X. they have, like a whole section of fans is totally different on the lower bowl. Like, each section is just totally different fans, tons of different models, and they're not... I mean, back in the day, it used to be just, like, 2D textures, or they were almost like backgrounds, kind of like they are here. Now that they're farther away, but even on the zoom-ins, it's still not the highest quality models, especially compared to the player models. And they'll never be as good as the player models, because you're not playing the game for the fans, you're playing the game for the players and the likenesses, you know? You want the players to look good more than anything. But at the same time, I mean, just the ability to have so much on the screen. Pick! Oh my god, pick 6? No, not a pick 6. He's too slow. But we'll take it. At this point, I think we are going to run the ball a little more. My gosh. 10 of 19 for 164 and a pick, that's more like my kind of a line with my quarterback. Let's see. I don't know. I think I am going to hold on to this one, and I should not have done that, but I still got 5, so that works. Man. I just am not good at the read option plays.
USC's going to use their first time out of the half here.
I mean, I get it. They're down by 14 and they don't want us to waste all the time, but I'm just going to run the ball again. I'm going to run the ball until they have no timeouts left. And then maybe I'll pass for it on 4th. Unless if we get a first down here, then really that'll stink for them. Well, we didn't get the first down. We got a yard. That is Will Johnson today. 1 yard. Let's do some slants and should just be able to complete the short pass for a first down and force them to use their final timeout. Ooh, that's not where I should have gone with it. I saw him covered and I still passed it there. He's not that good. Oh, fine. We'll kick the field goal here just because...
So the kicking team is on the field. They'll try for 3.
Right through. Made 2 field goals. You know why? Because that stupid ice the kicker thing isn't happening. I don't have to deal with that. So USC has 2 minutes to score 17 points, and they have 1 timeout to do it. There's not a chance that they are going to win this at this point. Also, wow, I don't know how many times I've had a touchback on a kickoff. I think that might be the first time all season. Remarkable. I'm not even worried if they get some yards. I'm not worried if they score, because time is on our side. They could literally score on this play, and that might be a penalty. No, they didn't call that roughing the passer. I don't know how they call roughing the passer in this game, because I dive for that quarterback the second I think he's passing it. And, you know, if I do that... What the heck?
Just under 2 minutes in the game.
Oh, they spiked it. Wait, what? I'm so confused. They completed a pass on first down, and they spiked it on second. After 20 seconds came off the clock? Why would you... That's stupid. That's really stupid clock management. I mean, I guess they got the guy out of bounds there, but still, that's just dumb, right? Right? Somebody in the chat tell me I'm not alone in thinking that's really stupid clock management. Who knows? Maybe it is just me. Let's do... Cover 3. Oh! I did not realize there would be a review here. Let's see, all you need is 1 foot in. That one hit the white. The other one hit the white. He's not in bounds. It's 4th down. I can't believe they actually reversed the play. So, one of the other games I like to stream is MVP Baseball 2005. And one of the features in the game that I think is so interesting and weird is the fact that you can come out of the dugout as the manager and argue. I have never once seen a call overturned because of that. I've seen plenty of times that the manager was ejected, and that is a turnover on downs, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to party tonight in Corvallis, let me tell you that.
They picked up 3 points
Despite our starting running back rushing for like 2.5 yards per carry, we're going to be okay. Oh, 3 yards. Okay, 3 yards. Minute 23 left. Let's see if I can figure out the read option here, you know? In garbage time, might as well see if I can figure out how that works.
A little over a minute in the game.
Okay, I got a few yards. So, I don't think I figured that out. 350 offensive yards, though. That's pretty good. 15 carries for 41 yards is not exactly what I would like to see. Honestly, I can probably run out the clock since they're likely not going to call their last time out. So, we're only 3 of 7 on third down, really. Man, and it felt like we have just owned this game. Wait until there's 30 left at least, at the most. I know how to snap the ball. Thank you, game. Okay, well that didn't get us anywhere. But guess what? We can let the clock run out. Actually, what I should do is attempt the field goal here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to attempt a 44-yard field goal as time expires. But first a timeout. You have 3 of them, we might as well use 1. Field goal, 44 yards. Let's see, I'm thinking with the wind, we're probably going to hit it through. And yes, we did. Beautiful. And this game, man, we covered. We upset number 1 in the country.
And this one comes to an end. Our final count in this game, Oregon State 37, USC 17.
Really, Will Johnson, despite averaging
This edition of NCAA Football 14.
just over 2.5 yards per carry, is the player of the game because he scored 3 times. Good for him, but 16 carries for 41 yards is bad. Let's not kid ourselves. Bad. Why not take the field goal, Ari? I wanted to practice my field goal kicking. How about that? Besides, they're rushing the field in Corvallis. You are correct. They are rushing the field in Corvallis. See how everyone did, because our quarterback really, JP Lee, had a phenomenal game. Truly. Let's see, anything there? Some good numbers. Top 10 next week, I'm hopeful. We're about to find out, I suppose. You know, after a bunch of loading and saving. Okay, so we had 18 first downs compared to 11. They outrushed us. That doesn't surprise me at all. 311 passing yards and no turnovers. Somehow Will Johnson ends up as the player of the game despite 311 passing yards. Ridiculous. I think we got the level last time, so We're okay there. So USC is now is no longer going to be number 1, rather, and we've now won 7 consecutive games. Let's see what happens as we go to our bye week here. By the way, if you are in the chat and you're watching this and you just watched me upset the number 1 team in the country and you haven't followed me, what are you waiting for? It doesn't get any better than that. And I feel like that's, that should be part of the reward of beating number 1 is maybe another new follower or 2. At least that'd be nice. Man. I wonder how easy it is to put an SSD in a PS3 and if it even works that well. 3 or 4 top 15 teams. I think it's 4 top 25 teams and 2 top 5 teams. At least as of the time that we won. Layla, I thought you followed me. Thought you already did follow me. Okay, we got another quarterback. That's good. And we got Talib Gibson, the 69 overall receiver. I would love to get Williams and Porter. Man, if we get those 2 guys, that's scary. And nobody else is anywhere that close. Or maybe they're kind of close. I don't know. We'll find out when we go into recruiting. Any guesses as to where we're going to be ranked? Pretty sure you do follow me, Layla, so you're going to unfollow and then refollow. I don't know if that'll make the thing go and do the noise and things. So we are number 10 now. USC fell to 6. Actually, let me go back. Not there. Let's go to, where is it? ESPN. Let's look at the top 25 polls. Let's see where we're at. Then we'll upgrade our offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, and go back to recruiting. Yes, you're going to do I. So moved up from 16th to 10th in the coaches poll. Let me look at our schedule, though. Okay, we're 3rd in the media poll and 7th in the BCS. So 7th is pretty good. If we keep winning, we'll have at least, I think, 1 more ranked team on our schedule. Could be enough to get a 2-loss team in the national title game. Spooky Girl 93, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Especially after that win. What's crazy is Will Johnson had a terrible game and is still averaging 4.5 yards a carry. And he missed like 4 weeks. So here's our schedule. In terms of... Georgia was a top 5 team. They were like number 2 or something. USC is now 6. They were number 1. Who's CU? I can't remember who CU is now, all of a sudden. Utah was not ranked when we lost. Bama was number 1 and we lost. Texas A&M, I'm pretty sure, was top 5 when we beat them. And then whoever CU... Colorado. Colorado was not ranked. Other than that, I don't think anyone else... Oh, Stanford was ranked like 25th when we beat them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3... 4 ranked teams we've beaten this season and 2 we've lost to. So looking at the... Does the BCS stuff tell you like the whatever the numbers are? It doesn't. We moved up from 14th to 7th. Okay, see, this is something that I don't understand. We just beat them. I understand that we have 1 more loss than they do. I get that part of it. But shouldn't we be ahead of them instead of 1 spot behind them since we beat them last week? No? Maybe not. Well, 1 of 3 or 4 is going to lose, so that should move us up one, especially if Alabama wins. That's who we need to pull for, is an Alabama win, so that a 3-loss LSU goes bye-bye. Then, these two will play. We'll end up jumping them as long as we keep winning, I assume. And Florida is probably going to lose against one of those two because they'll have to play one of those two, right? So in theory, we really do have a chance of sneaking into the national championship game. Although OSU Alabama seems like the likeliest thing, just based on the numbers and, well, maybe they win, but I doubt it. They don't win anything. So let's go back here. Let's go to, where are we? Coach Central, Coach Skill Trees. And let's figure out what we want to upgrade for our assistant coaches. So let's think here. Start off with our defensive coordinator. So we can get +1 in man coverage, +2 press coverage, or +1 in zone coverage. Let's improve on the man and press coverage, because I feel like when I run zone coverage, like zone blitzes and stuff, we do okay. So that's easy there. And then for our offensive coordinator, we can either improve the injury and stamina for our offense. Let's see, which one do we want to do? Okay, let's do air traffic control, because our receivers seem to drop the ball a lot, and I would like it if they don't drop the ball. That would be really nice, you know? Because Lee's trying. Man, I wonder if there's a way if I can look up the stats and see who leads the country in drop passes. Because I would bet you that we're probably up there despite not actually passing the ball that much. Do they have a... No, BCS rankings, not looking for that. Oh, stats and records, let's see. Team stats. Maybe it's under there. I can't believe we're in the top 10 either. Crazy. Offense, is there something where we can look at points per game? Okay. Nope. Looks like there is nothing else. I don't know where we are, but we're probably near the bottom in total offense for sure. Yeah, we're not going to be anywhere close on these things. Points per game, we're probably near the bottom, aren't we? Oh my god, that's... How does a team win 2 games when they're only scoring 8 points per game? We might be up there. No, we're not. 28 rushing touchdowns. Ooh, who's running the ball so much for LSU and Nebraska and Georgia Tech? Yeah, so it wouldn't be there. Conversions, I don't think that would have anything to do with it. We are second in the country in third down conversion rate, though, which, that's pretty good. And we have not gone for 2 at all. Yeah, I don't see anything that would tell me about, like, dropped passes, which stinks. Because that's the number that I think we would be just, you know, I don't want to say destroying it, but it's not good. Let's look at our receivers and how many drops they have. Let's see. Let's count. That would be 16, 19, 22, 23 drops. 23 drops. Man, imagine if Lee was actually getting some of those passes caught. Also, you know, 10 touchdowns, 14 picks. He's almost back to even. That is a good thing. So where were we here? Let's go to... We did the coaching stuff. Let's figure out recruiting. We have a lot of points now because we have a couple more guys who committed to us. So that's a positive. 500 for these guys. Well, we'll move him to 500 too since we have the points. We might as well. Let's go to ready for visit guys and get these guys to visit. Whoever they are. We're number 1 with this punter. We're going to get 2 punters in our recruiting class. Isn't that great? So we can do... Honestly, he's a punter. Let's do the bye week visit for him. I'm not that concerned, especially in these 2 guys. I mean, are we that far behind anyone? No, we're so far ahead with him, and we're giving him 500 points that... Let's just do the bye week visit, and we're going to be his only visit. He'll commit, and then we're good. This guy probably needs to visit next week since we're just barely behind Rutgers. So we will do that, get extra points because we're after Rutgers, and it's potentially beating a ranked team, which would be nice. So we have visits scheduled. Who hasn't gotten a scholarship yet? These guys are not going to get offered scholarships until the very last week of the season, if we need to give a scholarship to anyone. So we're still number 1 by a fair margin with this guy. Let's sort though by not rank but overall. What did I care more about? Oh, the offensive linebacker went to Wisconsin. Bye. Off the board. See you later. So in terms of ratings, we have gotten 3 of our top 5 guys. And there's nothing more I can do with him. I assume he already visited. Yeah, and we won. We were his first visit. And what sucks, though, is that what school is that we are behind? What state is that? Arkansas State? Why would he go there instead of here? It's not like it's anywhere near Ohio. Nothing we can do about that. Hopefully we stay in the lead and beat this and get this guy. We got some commits, so that's good. We're behind with him, but nothing we can really do. Unless, is he visiting this week or next week? We already got the visit, and that was some extra points. We got his visit, too. I mean, do we really need 3 quarterbacks in our recruiting class? Probably not, but they end up just who we get. We're barely in the lead with him, but he is really liking us, and he's in Ontario, California, so pretty close. Okay, so we should offer him, I'll do 50 for him just because he's a 70 overall already. We're number 1 with Weatherford. We're well ahead. Let's just go up to 500 with him. We have the points. That's the thing. We're already at 500 with a lot of these guys. We're way ahead with Pearson. Let's just go up to 100 with him because maybe that'll free up the 100 next week because if he commits, we're in. That's what I care about, is getting the commits, because once we get the commits, the points free up. And our visit went well. That's good. He's visiting, I assume, next week. So we'll need to get a bunch of yards and win the game. He hasn't had an interest in visiting, but we're way ahead. I'll give him 50. Why not? And, okay, well, this guy can get off the list since he didn't want to come here anyway. We'll give him 20. Yeah, I realize he's another punter, but whatever. And these 65 overalls, they'll come here or they won't. They're not good. They're not anybody who we care about, so I'm not worried about that. I will go into next week here in a second. I just want to make sure that we're not missing anyone. Maybe there's another recruit that we can get pretty quick and start, getting now, as opposed to at another point. So let's see, who else is interested in us where we are number 1 or maybe number 2 for them? Everyone's on our list who is number 1 or number 2, and we lost some of these guys. We were second to for a lot of these dudes. Okay, 1-star guys. I'll put them on the recruiting board because what do we have to lose? Right? Okay, I don't know why we can't get this guy. More info? Oh, we were locked out, maybe. That's why. Whatever. Let's see, maybe one of these guys who we're 3rd with we can get. An offensive tackle never hurts. Oh, well. Our recruiting board's full, so it doesn't even matter. Let's go and find those couple of new people. And, oh man, we still have 1,250 points to allocate to places. Man. Let's go all the way down to whoever it is that we have not scouted yet. Because maybe suddenly it's like a 51 becomes a 60 or something. Okay, not what I want to see here. Still not what I want to see. So let's, I guess first off, let's sort by overall. And whoever doesn't have 500 will figure out who gets more points. So we still have 1,100 left. Jeff Dixon, are we number 1 for him? We are number 1 for him. Let's go up to 100 for him. We're behind with Mayhew. Not a great thing. We are close enough that we'll get through the lock cutoff. And he's not visiting till week 13. So let's actually up him to 100. And we're number 1, but he is so... We'll give him like... I don't know, let's give him 500 maybe? Why not? That'll probably get us in the lead and keep us in the lead and get us this guy. I guess we don't need to actually give him any points because we're so far ahead that it doesn't matter. Same with him and him. If we're 2,000 points ahead, why are we, you know? 480 is all we have left. I'm not going to give him 480 since we're 2,000 behind. Okay, this I'll give 100 to. Actually, I'll give him like 180. Let's do that then. Okay, we're 880 behind with him. So far in the lead, don't need to worry. Haven't offered him a scholarship anyway. Well, we have 300 points left. Let's give it to this guy. Maybe we end up pulling the upset there. Either way, I'm feeling pretty good. We're up to... Okay, we have 6 guys we have gotten on our team this year. 6 isn't so bad so far. We have a lot more in the pipeline, a lot more who are close. So fingers crossed we can improve that. Let's I guess we're on the bye, so we might as well advance next week and see all the craziness that happens. Oh, I thought next week was against Washington. No, we're at Arizona State first. Kind of. Interesting. Okay, so the bye week. This is just slow. Oh. Wait it out for a bit, and then we'll play the next game, as it is 11:58 p.m. Probably by the time we get through this save and stuff, we'll actually be somewhere where we'll actually be in 2021, which is weird to think, right? Can't believe this year is going to end. Crazy. Never would have expected that to happen. So, I'm not going to watch the ball drop this year. It's the same thing. Right? Drops. The ball drops. It's just empty this year. No people. Not a big deal to me. But this is also coming from someone, oh, we got locked out with that guy. We're still close. This sucks. We lost a couple guys. Nobody committed to us. We're ranked in the top 10, though, so we got some experience there. Visit versus a rival, visit versus a top 25. Awesome. So we got some more points. We'll do more recruiting, because I assume we'll have some points left over since we got locked out by a few guys. Yeah, 5850 out of 6,500. Plus, I'm sure a few guys committed elsewhere. What sucks is that I can't go more than 500 to these guys. I can't believe it got locked out. Is there anything you can do to not get locked out? Looks like the answer to that is no. Wow, Utah's lead just smoked everyone. Okay, well, we're locked out, so you're getting off the list here. Let's sort by Well, it's midnight. I just heard someone light off a firework, so yeah. Good for them, I suppose. Don't know why you feel the need to do that when some people want to sleep. If we lose to whatever A state that is, I swear, that's 79 overall. Ridiculous. Close enough that we're still in the battle. And we're in the lead here, but I'm concerned how well he's gonna, how many points he's gonna get from Stanford. I don't know how we come back unless he just has a bad visit at Fresno State and we end up taking over A State just because we have 500 points to the guy, which is the max we can do. Okay, Waller is not going to visit yet. We're up by a lot with him. Let's go to 100 since we have the points right now. Got Gibson already. We've given him 500. Let's go up to 500 maybe with Pearson. And yes, I streamed through the ball drop. I was just saying, I'm not that interested in the ball drop. What's the difference? This year it's empty there. Cool. And my dog's barking now because somebody lit off fireworks. Well, we do that stuff. Let's see, anybody ready to visit? Great, ready for visit. Okay, we already offered him a scholarship. Let's get him to... Well, let's do that because we have some complimentary visits. Yes. And then Dixon's ready to visit. Might as well have him against Washington, too. I believe that we will get extra experience points from having the visits. So going to sleep at 10 p.m. is the move. I mean, I get it. I've definitely been there. I've worked through New Year's Eve into New Year's Day before. I have, because I worked overnights for 2 different New Year's Eves, I think. Actually, that's not true. I think I got the one New Year's Day off. So I didn't have to worry about working on New Year's Eve into New Year's Day. But I've done a lot of the... Oh, wow. This is a very even game. Alrighty. My God, they're just setting off tons of fireworks. Oh, wait. Before I hit done, I need to change the uniforms. Because these ones suck. You know what? I'm not just going orange and black. I'm going all black. Jojo, hey. Gotta call off my dog there. Let's do it. Hopefully we'll be okay, and we'll be able to win this one. Let's not have it be a trap game. That would be the worst thing. Hard to believe. 2021. Oh my God, they're still lighting off fireworks. Well, I guess in some ways, I wouldn't be sleeping now anyway, so I might as well keep streaming. We're up to 70th in points per game, and our defense is 3rd in the country. Alrighty. Fewest rushing yards allowed and fewest total yards allowed. Let's see what we can do. Maybe we can... I believe the goals are like 250 passing yards and 100 rushing yards. Something tells me that Will Johnson is not going to average 2.5 yards a carry like he did last week. Something tells me he's going to average more than that. Tails never fails, except for when it does right there. Darn. Whatever. I'm not concerned about Arizona State. They're not very good. I wonder what Ari's line is for this. I don't know. I mean, I would... Personally, I would put the line at Oregon State minus 14.5. But that's because we haven't really scored too well. So, that's kind of my thinking with it. Like, we scored pretty well last week and the past few weeks, but we also have not been that good of an offense all season.
So let's see what the offense can do as they come out onto the field.
This is like, I don't know what this is, but it just makes me think of like a highlight or looking at the stands and stuff. It's just so yellow. Goodness. Oh yeah, we're going to have a fun time. He's going to rush for 11 there and not even break a tackle. It's going to be a very easy win for us. 9th ranked. Forgot to even check that we moved up a spot in one of the polls at least. Let's do another just straight up designed run. Not going to even worry about it. Get some blockers and, well, he's still averaging 5.5 yards a carry, I suppose. I shouldn't have run that play. Let's try cross here. God, they're just so... Ugh, this is not a good field. You know, Arizona State has a really good broadcast journalism school. I'm glad I didn't go there because I could not deal with these colors. My God. Let's just run the ball. 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches. Right through. That's definitely a first down. 3 yards. We'll take it. It's all we needed were inches.
He knew where he had to go to get the first down, and he got there. Nice run.
Let's run the ball again. Why not? Oh, yeah. We're getting another 10 yards.
That's another first
Perfect.
down, Brad. And right now, you can just really feel and
Can't
sense
complain.
that this offense
4
is-
rushes, 24
they're able to
yards.
pick up
He
first
may
downs,
get
just
more
pushing this
yards
defense
on
further and
this
further down,
drive,
deep into their own territory.
Will Johnson will, than he had all last week.
1st and 10.
As my dog now is sitting down next to me, being a little guard dog because he's concerned because of all the fireworks. He doesn't like them. Oh, got a block. Spin move. Kaplan 17 yards. So I suppose Johnson won't get that many yards, but we will have more rushing yards than we did last week in just one possession. I'm going to keep running the ball because I have no reason not to. I don't need to run up the score. I might as well just kind of take some time off the clock. If we're going to have 4 yards at the minimum every time, why not? Right? Plus, it makes it easier for me to chat. Don't have to think about pass plays and, oh, which receiver do I get it to? Let's try this quick one. As long as we get the blockers, we'll be good. Alrighty, that's... Oh, a flag. Interesting. Face mask. Oh. Well, we're going to take 1st and goal there. I think. This is actually a surprisingly quick possession considering we've run the ball almost entirely. Let's have him run on the outside instead of just between tackles. Can't hurt. Alrighty. Okay, the guy still didn't get him down. 4 yards for Kaplan. And is this going to be one of those games? Oh, I just saw that number 4 Florida went down. That is big for us. Oh, you're putting fullback dive on the screen, and you're expecting me not to pick it? Of course I'm going to take fullback dive every single time. And Brandon Sutherland gets in. It's okay, JoJo. It's okay. It's okay. He's a little scared of the fireworks, and he is sitting now under the desk where I am streaming. So he's pretty good with like noises and stuff mostly. He just does not like fireworks. I will say sometimes he doesn't like loud cars that drive past when we're walking. But otherwise, not too bad. 25-24, the old ball coach getting a win.
There was never any room to breathe in this game. The Gamecocks win it by 1.
And for Oregon State, great opportunity now to move up in the BCS standings if they win.
Let's kick it off here. So that drive only took like not even 3 minutes. Oh, and number 2 went down. Oh, where's Ari? Ari needs to get back in the chat. Oh my God, get him. Thank you. I don't know if Ari's in the chat, but he needs to be in the chat. He went to Northwestern, and so he'd be excited to know that they beat that team up north.
Now the offense gets ready to take their first crack at it.
So we may really get into the national championship game with 2 losses. As long as we win out and win the conference title, we really could get in. Man, they're gonna try running no huddle. They're gonna do what they can because they are not on the same level as us. Oh, I thought I was gonna sack him. God, let's get a tackle there. Thank you.
The 36-yard line.
Overload blitz. Let's just get everybody because it's 3rd and 1. Might as well send as many guys as we can. Oh, no. Wait. They passed the ball for negative yardage. Okay, great. We'll take the punt return.
Sampson awaits the snap.
Let's see here. I'm not going to complain about getting the ball back, but my God, why would you throw it for negative 1 yards there? So, short field, I think? Probably?
So their last drive resulted
And not that
in 6
short.
points. Do you think we'll see the same result on this one?
They ran the ball extremely well on their last drive. And until this defense figures out how to stop it, I think they'll have
Okay, 1 yard, but
ball down the field.
1 yard. Will Johnson had 41 yards last week on 16 carries. He has 31 on 7 carries today.
We've got a 2nd and 9
And that doesn't
here.
include
Ball on their
all
own
of the
40
yards
line.
that we had
Oregon
for
State is up 7.
Kaplan here. Oh, got a blocker.
And he carries the ball.
7 yards, great. Guess what I'm about to do? Run the ball again. Why wouldn't I? I'm going to keep running the ball until it doesn't work. And guess what? It's going to work. But here first, I'm going to let time expire in the quarter. We'll let the time run out. Why would I call a play there?
Both offenses trying to find their rhythm in that first quarter. Low scoring and close right now. Oregon State's lead is a touchdown.
All right. Well, now we're back in the quarter. And halfback dive. Let's do it. We only need 1.
Now here in the second quarter.
Oh God, now everyone's saying Happy New Year, and now all the song that's stuck in my head is Happy New Year from Rent.
Around the 49-yard line. He picks
If
up
you've
a
ever
few
heard
with
it.
that carry.
And then there's like this the creepy version because there's Happy New Year A and Happy New Year B.
Not before he picked up just enough yards for the first.
Had to make sure to text Ari about that upset because holy moly. Unexpected for sure. Oh man, if he could just get past that guy, he would have been off and running. So last week, it took him 6 more carries to get the exact same number of yards. What to run, what to run. Let's do curls. I haven't had to pass the ball, really. at all today. Maybe I should once in a while, just to see that I can. Oh, well, maybe I can't. That was just our second pass attempt of the game. We're in the second quarter, and like well into the second quarter. Let's do not four verts. I'm not going to run the ball. Don't love any of these plays, to tell you the truth. Whatever, let's just do the wheel route. Oh, cool. We've converted all of our third downs so far. Oh, man. Darn it. Disappointing. Well, we're punting, but that's okay. Should be a good punt that... Oh, is it going to bounce into the end zone? Shoot. I didn't think I was that close, but that was going to happen. Let's do Undersmoke 2.
I really haven't seen too much separation between these two squads. Might be neck and neck the whole way.
Oh man, almost picked right there. That would have been fun.
That's what separates a good player from a great player. When you have a chance like that, you need to take advantage of it.
Let's do two-man under.
It's 2nd and 10.
And something tells me I am the only night owl streaming into the new year here. Had some more viewers before midnight, but that's okay. Finish up this game and go through whatever bye weeks or anything.
Good job here by the defense.
You get him 3 and out?
This quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that play.
Plus, we have to see what our ranking's going to be. Because maybe we'll be top 5? I mean, we have a good resume, despite a couple of losses. Oh, man, nearly sacked. Excuse me. Yeah, Northwestern won 42-28. Gotta text him that. Definitely helps us out, for sure.
Taylor awaiting the return.
Okay, let's go. Got a blocker. That's not going to get that far. 12 yards, okay. I'll take it. 3:43 left. We are going to be in field goal territory as long as we get like 1 first down. Let's just take time off the clock. There's no reason not to. We've run the ball pretty well today, so 6 more yards right there. Easy enough. Something tells me Johnson's going to get to 100 yards today, because we're just going to run the ball, run the ball, run the ball.
They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down.
All right, we got the first. We have 77 rush yards as a team. It's pretty good. Let's try a read option. Why not? Arizona State's going to enter halftime with 0 first downs. That's really bad. Especially because I don't always call the correct plays. Oh, I'm definitely handing this off. Yeah, that's not even a question. As soon as I saw the one guy, I was like, oh, he's not going to be blocked by anybody. I need to hand this off. Johnson's up to 65 now. Keep taking time off the clock, why don't we?
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Let's take a little more time off the clock here. It was weird hearing Brad Nessler on ESPN in this, because he's not been at ESPN for a few years. 2. Right up the middle, spin move. Another first down. 10 yards on that one.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. Oregon State up
Let's
7 points.
waste more time. Why not? But might as well. No reason not to. Oh, I thought he was going to get in there. 2 more yards, though. We've already rushed for 100 yards as a team. It's not even halftime. You have 3 yards to get. You have essentially 3 plays to do it. Let's take another 20 off the clock here. Waiting. Push through, touchdown. Oh, J.R. Kaplan with that one. Alrighty. Not Will Johnson there. You know, Johnson was probably like, I had 3 touchdowns last week. Why don't you take this one, JR? 6 plays, 36 yards, 224. That was quick and easy. Well, I guess slow and methodical and easy. Maybe would be the better way of saying it. Kick off middle. Ooh, he may actually call it. He may take a knee. No, he doesn't. Okay. Interesting decision. Oh my god, their kick returns have been very good. They've just evaded some tacklers. And the rest of their game planning has been bad.
So you wonder what kind of excitement
0 first downs so far for Arizona State. If we hold them here, we'll get to halftime and... Okay, well that's 8 yards. Well, they're actually trying here.
They look to be in sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the
Actually
result is a nice
trying.
game.
Let's do... I think we can get to the quarterback here. I really do. But also, I think they may run the ball. Oh, good, he dropped it. Good stuff.
You know, the
3rd and
quarterback's
2.
very fortunate that his wide receivers getting up from that hit. That's a big hit by the defender.
Thinking we gotta send everyone again? Let's do some zone coverage instead. Send a few guys. Because I think we can stop them here. Oh my god, he got the first down. We didn't get him with the first tackler. We got the first. Oh my god, are they gonna spike it like idiots? What are they doing? Okay, they didn't spike it, but they got 8 more. So, I mean...
Well, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
Let's do a zone blitz. I just have a feeling that we need to get pressure. They're not good. Yeah, they're still not good, though. Even if they got 15 there.
But the quarterback did a really good job of seeing it and reading it, and then standing
Yeah,
tall in the pocket
he
to find
got
his
the
man
pass
for
off
the
in
first
time. We're still going to kill them. I'm sending everyone here. There's no way that we don't get through. Yeah, like I said, there's no way we don't get through.
The quarterback came out of nowhere.
I don't even think the quarterback knew he
And
was
at this
blitzing.
point, 2nd and 18. Let's do that with some actual guys in zone coverage, since they'll probably actually get off the pass here. See? But 4 yards. 4 yards isn't going to do much. Just... I mean... Really? And that's going to be another
At about the 41.
0-yard gain.
It was a nice catch by the sophomore, but it was well played by the defense to stop
So I
him
guess
for a
I'll
minimal
return
gain.
the punt here. Should I call timeout or just let it go to halftime?
Let's see if he aims for the
I'll let it go to
sideline and tries
halftime.
get this thing down deep in their own territory.
Halftime, great. We're up 14-0. Arizona State's not good.
Played a half of football
We
here.
are.
The Beavers
We're gonna be
lead it
fine.
by 2 touchdowns.
Let's see now. Well, we'll kick it off. Give him another shot.
He kicks
see.
it off, and he got all of that one.
So if this game was made for even the PS4, we would be able to really make out that building saying Arizona State Sun Devil Stadium.
To get it done on the defensive side of the football, Kirk.
Yeah, they've done a good job of building
But
this
hey.
lead and almost determined here to protect it. Let's see if they
All
can
we've
hold
given
on
up
here
is
for the rest of the
38 yards in the half.
There's got to be
God,
some sense of
they're
urgency
bad.
to this offense right now.
This is like the
They don't
first
have
time we've
luxury of
actually played a
wasting drives.
bad
They want to
team.
get back in the game. They hand it off.
Oh my God, they actually got a run play going.
And he's taken down.
They got some blockers. Good for them.
So the run goes for a big first down.
The offensive line opened up
Maybe
some
they
nice
realized
lanes to
something.
run
Oh,
through
maybe
as
if we
well.
actually
Nice
do
play.
a no huddle, we'll be okay.
Fires incomplete.
I mean,
Yeah, he's
has
not
a
very
wide
good.
receiver.
Even our quarterback's better.
Spend all those hours during the week to be able to get prepped and ready to go.
Let's
You got an open
do
man like this, just step and deliver and make the throw.
that one.
From their own 38-yard line.
They've mainly passed the
Second
ball.
down.
Yeah, they're going to keep passing the ball.
He makes
If
it
they
out
run the
to
ball, they're
maybe
not
the
going to get much
39-yard
either.
line.
They're going to pass the ball here, that's for sure. Let's do that. Cover 6. Because really, I don't care if they complete a pass. They just can't complete it for more than 9. And they did complete it for more than 9.
Down at about the 43.
Twice 9. Okay. Send everyone. Let's try and get him here. Ooh,
Incomplete pass.
no chance for him. There was no way he was going to complete a pass. He had like 4 dudes coming after him. It was kind of hilarious.
From the 43-yard line. It's second down.
Is it possible we get a shutout? I don't think so.
Throwing left. Stays in
Well,
bounds to make
if he's
a
going
nice
to
catch.
complete that pass, probably not. Just didn't have anyone near the
Initially,
sideline.
it was called a catch, but now we're going to find
Oh,
out for
review.
sure if he at least had 1 foot in and possession of the ball before he went out of
Interesting.
bounds.
Booth review.
So
I
the
think he
referee
had 1
initially
foot
calls
in.
it a catch, but we'll get a second
Oh.
look at it here and
No,
determine if
he
was
did
in bounds
not.
when he hauled it in.
And that play happened so fast.
That's a
that it was
massive
very
deal.
tough to tell if he was able to get a foot down or not.
So the call on the field
We'll
will
take
be
it.
reversed.
We will happily take it. So now it's 3rd down.
And so it's
Part of me
another
wanted to
down
run
upcoming
dogs all
here.
go. That seemed like a fun play. But I don't want to do that and then, you know, look like an idiot.
Setting up blockers, the running back's got it on the screen.
He did not get enough. Oh, fumble out of bounds. Doesn't matter. 4th and 2. They're not scoring here. We're returning a punt. Great. Are they going to try trick play here? No way.
He's going to try to coffin corner this one.
Yeah, he didn't coffin corner anything.
This one will
That
go
just,
into
I
the
think
end
that
zone.
landed in the
Bring
end
it out to
zone.
the 20.
Guess what we're going to do now? We're going to run the ball. A
Both
lot.
teams come trotting back
For
out onto the
probably a
field.
lot of yards. And then we may score.
Shotgun and 5 wideouts.
6 yards, great. I'm going to take it as slowly as we can. No need to worry about any sort of a good tempo.
So it's second down
Because
now.
we're winning by 2 scores, and they've shown they cannot score.
They line up in the jumbo set.
Let's grab some water. Look at that. Got the first down.
So the tailback's going to come away with the first down.
Too easy. Too easy. Johnson's going to get 100 yards today. We're going to pass the ball like 5 times, if that. Let's actually look right now. We have passed the ball. I don't know what my dog hears, but I hear him. 3 times. We have completed 1 pass for 10 yards. I don't know if we attempt 3 more passes this game. Truly. I don't know why we would.
From their own 31-yard line.
If
First down.
we have time to burn and just waiting. Okay, well, they knew we were going to run. Okay, whatever. Guess what? We'll take another 25 seconds off the clock, 30 seconds, how many ever. That's fine. You know, let's do another run.
From their own
Might as
30-yard
well.
line. Second down.
They haven't stopped it consistently, and we just want to kill more clock. At this point, that's all I care about. Man, capture card's working hard over there. I can see it working. Get a block there.
They'll bring him down
8
at the
yards.
38.
Part of me wants to hand it off on 3rd down. Because why not? You know, let's see if I can figure out the read option here. If I figure out the read option... Let's see. I think the move is going to be to keep it here. Nope, that wasn't the move. That was not the move. The opposite of the move. We can punt again. I don't mind. There'll be less than a minute left in the quarter. Oh. I want to do the fake punt run. I've never done it before in this game. We're going to see how it goes. Just going to wait until there's a minute left on the clock. And then I'll fake the punt. You only need 3 here. You might get it. Oh. We got it. 4-yard rush. Thank you to our fullback. And guess what? More time is coming off the clock. And we're going to run the ball again. We are... I mean, you could open up a dictionary and go to the phrase, run it down their throats, and you will see a picture from this game where we will have literally barely ever passed it.
He fights forward to about the 43.
Guess what? Quarter's over. Great. On to the 4th. On to the 4th quarter, and we'll run the ball again there.
From their own 43-yard line.
Might as well take as much time off the clock as we possibly can. No reason not to. No reason not to. Making sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, look, the 3rd quarter's over. Wonderful! On to quarter number 4.
Well, this turned out to be a pretty good ball game, and we've got 1 quarter
I don't know
to
what
go.
they're talking about, a pretty good ball game. This sounds like a game I would turn off immediately if I was watching it, and it wasn't a video game. just running the ball, running the ball, running the ball. It's been probably terrible for them. I suppose after this play, I'll probably have to pass it since we need 8 here and not just, you know, a couple. Flat combo. Let's try that. You know, in this no man's land, I may go for it on 4th. Circle, open, first down. That is the second completed pass that we have today. It is the 4th quarter. We are up by 14 points. No reason to do anything other than run the ball unless we absolutely have to. We're gonna end up with like 200 yards of total offense, and we're going to have so much dominated the time of possession. I mean, we may just set a record. I don't know if there is such a thing. That's a record that's kept. Well, Johnson another 7 yards. I believe that puts him over 100, and it does. He has been a workhorse. We're not passing it. Not a chance. No need to. No reason to. Actually, I'm going to reverse the jet sweep and give that a call. Let's have somebody else try running it. Right? Running backs need a break, don't they? Wait another few seconds here. Oh, we got the play off in time, barely, and we got a yard. Forgot that he had to be in motion. 3rd and 2. What do you think we're gonna do? You guessed it. We're gonna run the ball. I know. Unbelievable.
This is the 12th play of this drive. Just under 3 to go in regulation.
There really is a chance that we could just take the rest of the game for this possession and not score, even. Oh, we didn't get it.
He did not get to the first down marker.
We're gonna go for it, though. We're gonna go for it here. Oh, they're even telling me to go for it. If you're gonna give me the option for a fullback dive, you can bet I am going to run the fullback dive. Let's wait until there's less than 2 minutes left, though, before we actually run the play. And Sutherland gets through again. That's another 4 for him. Really? Arizona State's going to call a timeout now? Why? Why?
Doing everything that he can. He's got to get his kids to play with more energy and more passion, especially.
Let's try the read option here. It's first down. The worst that happens is we lose a couple yards, they call a timeout. I'm going to hand it off. That is, I think, the obvious play. No, it's not the right play at all. Okay, well, I thought I figured out the read option a little bit, and I clearly have not at all. 2nd and 12. We're gonna run the ball again. I know, crazy on 2nd and long, but guess what? They'll call their final timeout because of it, and then we can do whatever. He may get the 12 here. He got almost all of it. 3rd and 1. We'll run the ball again. Let's do it. Let's do it. 16th play. This has been such a slow and monotonous drive. I cannot believe it. And we got the first. Great. 1 yard rush. 4+ 3rd down conversions. Man, we may get to a new level here. I mean, we're going to win without passing the ball. 34 rushing plays, 4 pass plays. This is absolutely the worst kind of football for TV. I just think it's hilarious. Wait a second here. We can just keep taking down that clock. Might as well. Oh, bounce off the tackle. Okay, 5 yards. We'll take it.
Johnson picks up 5 with the carry.
Keep running the ball. Gonna keep running the ball. It hasn't failed us yet.
It's 2nd down.
This is such... I mean, anyone who looks at the final score is going to be like, really? Only 14-0? Then they're going to realize we had the ball for almost the entire second half. And he scored... Oh, he got the first down, I should say. Maybe we'll score here. Maybe. I could do QB kneel. We're not doing QB kneel here.
19th play of the current drive.
19th play.
5 wide.
My gosh. I would like to score here. Okay, we got no yards. Kaplan, what do you expect? He just hasn't been as good as Johnson. Although he's been fine today. Let's... Another run play. Let's do it. I figure I'll run the ball here, and then I'll call a timeout if we don't score. And maybe I'll actually pass the ball. He didn't score. Timeout. 3rd and 5. Part of me wants to run the ball again. And you know what? We will. We may end up getting to 21-0, but my God, the time of possession numbers are going to be hilarious. Timeout again. 4th and 2. Oh no, what do we do? Field goal. Let's just hit the field goal. 17-0 win. Let's do it. Right through. Time ran out. 17-0 win. Whatever the time of possession numbers are, they're going to be ridiculous.
This one's in the books, and our final score, 17-0, Oregon State.
29 carries, 131 yards, and no touchdowns? We shut him out, though. That's good. Pass completion was over 50%. It was 2... Actually, it might have just been exactly 50% at 2 for 4. I gotta look at the player stats after this. At least the passing stats. My God. I may have just won the ugliest football game ever. And actually, after this stream, I may just cut that whole ridiculously long drive as a highlight, because that was something else. Player stats. 2 for 4 for 21 yards. That's so interesting. Johnson, 29 carries, 131 yards, no touchdowns. Kaplan and Sutherland each got touchdowns. Taylor got a yard doing that jet sweep, and, well, I held on to the ball once on a read option and did not get any yards. Let's exit out and head to next week. Maybe get a few more recruits and then call it a stream. Thank you for tuning in if you've been joining me live for more than 2 hours to ring in the new year with some NCAA Football 14. If you are watching the archive of this, thank you. Give me a subscribe on YouTube, a follow on Twitch. Trying to just bring up those numbers a little bit. Any interesting things? Oregon beat Utah, and we have a game against Oregon coming up. I think it's the last one of the season. Oh my God. Just let's let that sink in. 172 rushing yards. 16-27 we had the ball. They had it for 333. Of course they're not going to score. Of course not. Jeez. I gotta go back. 1627 versus 333. My God. It's ugly. That is winning ugly. Oh, we got another level for our head coach. That's good. Haven't even advanced the week yet, so maybe we'll get a little more because we get some guys who like their visits soon. As soon as the autosave ends. Great. Let's go and upgrade me to level 2 on that crown thing because that seems like the best thing, this royal treatment. I mean, we get a I get a bonus of points, I assume. I don't know if that means that they get a bonus of points. I assume it means I get the bonus, and that means I can level up quicker, which is what I want. Man. Slow and steady. I don't know where we're going to end up in the polls after this week, but my God. We shut them out, so that's a massive deal. 7-game win streak. Let's advance the week and hosting number 15 Washington. That should be a good one. Tick-tock as we advance the week. Man. Hard to believe it's a new year, 2021. Just, man, we never thought 2020 was going to end. And suddenly it's a new year. And still going to have to deal with certain things. It's just life. I need some water. I'll probably stream during the day tomorrow at some point. Probably gonna sleep in. Might as well. And probably, I don't know, I'm probably not gonna play this if college football's on, because no one's gonna want to watch someone playing NCAA football. Oh, we got a 68 overall center. He went to Oregon. Darn it. Well, we got another quarterback, so that's number 3. I think that's the 3rd quarterback who's joined our school, and we may get 4. 4 quarterbacks, someone's going to have to change positions. That's for sure. So let's save and figure out recruiting. And as you can hear from me yawning, I'm going to call it a stream. Number 6. We are number 6. But let's look at all the polls. And something tells me we might be better in the BCS poll. Let's see. Moved up to 6th in the coaches poll. Not great that we're 6th. And USC's 2nd? We beat them. That's annoying. In the media poll, we are 2nd. That was not what I expected to see. But that makes sense. We should be ahead of USC. I think we're better than a lot of these other 1 or 2 loss or 3 loss schools. And let's look at the BCS. We are 5th. So let's do some quick back of the napkin type math. If we win out, either Nebraska or Ohio State will lose. And if it's Nebraska, they're going to fall behind us. USC will be ahead of them because we beat them. Beat them pretty good, too. I don't know how we get ahead of Kansas State at this point. I mean, I think we're better than them, but I think we have a better resume than them, but they also only have 1 loss. So that'll be interesting. We're 5th in the BCS. I see a path for us to 3rd. I just don't know if we can get in that top 2. That's the real question here. If we can, great. Nobody's going to be in the Heisman watch for us. Are we really a championship contender now? What is this? A-, alrighty. Current rank is 6. Projected rank 30, 36, 42. It's still pretty good. That's respectable. That's like 8-9 wins, even if you're not ranked. Still pretty good. Okay, I don't care about the Walter Camp. Let's see, what are the bowl projections right now? I do want to see what bowl would we end up in. I would assume the Rose Bowl, but I don't know if I kept that as... Okay, yeah, the Rose Bowl against Nebraska. That would suck. And that would really suck that the BCS National Championship would be a team we beat in that game. That would really stink. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Let's go to recruiting instead. We have 900 points to play with. And 16 scholarships remaining. Including a bunch of guys visiting. So let's sort by not rank, but overall. Oh, we're so close with Williams. I don't know what more we can do. I mean, we're just so close. We're probably going to get Porter. What is he waiting on? A visit to Stanford? Is that it? Yeah, it is. Week 13 is Stanford, which sucks. That's, I assume, this week? If my math is right, I think 13, yeah, is. So let's see. Let's see who else. I'll check who's ready to visit before we go into the reallocation of points. Well, if you're ready to visit, guess what? Then you're going to visit this week. Because I'm not putting you in a bye. Great. And this guy wants to schedule a visit? Cool. Put you there. Why not? We beat Washington. That's good. Even though I have not offered the guy, the one-star recruit, a scholarship yet. Maybe I should at this point. Gotta remove him from the list. Move this prospect. So we have 900 points remaining. And we only have like 24 guys. We have like 16 scholarships. We're not going to get everybody that we want. I mean, just let's do some quick math here. We don't need to give more to the punter. I'm not giving him more points to a punter. Especially when I have two punters who I'm recruiting. Maybe we up him to 500 since he's the best overall player that we haven't given more points to. Sure, let's do that. We're so far ahead with some of these guys that I'm like, why do we even bother doing anything, giving them any points? Let's give him 200. Not going to give him anything because, I mean, we're so far ahead that he's not even visiting anywhere else. There's no way that anyone's gonna get close to being in there. So I'm not gonna give him any points. 1790 is enough. I'll give him 100 of our points. We're so far ahead there. He's visiting. Oh, actually, wait, what am I doing? We're not so far. We're so far behind that it's not worth my time to give him any points. 3,140 back. Not worth it. 2,000 up on him, but we're also 2,000 up on Alabama with this guy. When's he visiting? This week? No, he visited earlier in the season. He got some points, though, so we're far enough ahead that we should be fine. I mean, I'm not giving any points to these guys. They're 50-something overalls. I still have 380 points. I'm not giving any to him. I mean, do I just want to try and get someone to commit so I give them more points so they will? And then if they do, I just reinvest their points next week? That may be the play. Because all these other guys have either committed or we have our max 500 points given to them. Not giving more than 20 to that punter. In fact, I'm probably going to go down to 0 for the punter. Because why? Why waste my time and energy and points giving anything to this one-star punter who happens to be a 6-7 overall? Coops ZZZ, thank you for the follow. Happy New Year. I appreciate it. Yeah, get 345 bonus points. It's not worth it for me to do anything there. We're so far ahead that I'm not going to give him any points. We're so far behind, he's not worth any points. I mean, I'll go up to 200 with this guy. I truly don't know what to do with all of these points. What do you do if you're like one of the really good schools? I mean, I assume you can give more than the max that we're giving these guys. It's just, I mean, we're so far in the lead with these guys. I'm just going to give him 100. Him another 100. And one more 100, and that'll be that. Not even gonna... It's fine. Now we have all of our points allocated. I'm not even gonna look at new recruits now because I don't think anyone's gonna have us in second that we're that close, or in first magically when we haven't even put them on our watch list at all. See what I'm saying? Everyone's on the watch list, or they committed to us if we are in first place with them. Anyone in second place is either on our watch list or has committed elsewhere. Third place, they've all committed elsewhere, and these 2-star guys are... I mean, maybe I just scout them and see, and maybe one of them's like a 63 or something. Let's do that. That's at least a better use of some of our points. Excuse me. Okay, we got the guys who are visiting. Great. Go down to the bottom. Let's get rid of 100 points for someone. Yeah, it's going to be for the punter. Sorry. Let's see what the scouting tells us about the guys who we have not scouted. Mike Keenan is still bad. Adam Evans is still bad. Well, that was the 100 points used. Great. We tried with them. I mean, this guy's at least close to home, I guess, so we'll offer him a late scholarship and he'll probably just take it. Not offering him one now when he's, although 6'7", 257? Okay, now I kind of want to offer him a scholarship if he's 6'7", 257. It's the 6'7" part that's getting me. Whatever, you need some bad players sometimes. You need some, like, 1 stars and 2 stars to fill out the class. Just offer him a scholarship and maybe he'll accept because we gave him one. I doubt that Cal has offered him one. I doubt that anyone else has offered him anything. So why not? It's the worst that happens. I'll have 150 points next week to deal with. So at least, because we aren't going to scout anyone else, and we're not going to offer a scholarship to anyone else, I doubt it, who we haven't already offered it to. We're hosting number 22, Washington. Let's just look at the comparison. They are the better team, apparently, but Herbie's picking us, so that's good. We have 7 guys visiting. Man. Surprising, we've had one game that wasn't on national TV. Every other game has been on national television. Solid. Well, they've only had 2 games on national TV, and they're not even bad. They're ranked. This game's going to be on national TV because they're ranked. And then next week we have another ranked team. So you're telling me we will be 2 more ranked teams to end the regular season, plus potentially USC again, who's number 2 after we beat them as number 1 handily. You're telling me that then we're not going to be in the top 2 just because we had 2 early season losses to teams that are still ranked and still very good, one of which was in overtime, and one was by 3 points to literally Alabama? I don't get it. I don't get it. They lost to Boise. They beat Oregon, though, so that's a good one for them. He's still at 10-14. Look at that. The numbers. That is not incorrect. He played the whole game. We only passed the ball 4 times. We ran the ball like 30 sometimes, and we won 17-0, despite the fact that our workhorse running back did not score a touchdown. 29 carries, 131 yards. Our secondary running back and our fullback scored, which is hilarious. So that's fun. But that is a game for next time. After almost 2.5 hours, I'm ending the stream. My first stream, technically my last stream of 2020 and my first stream of 2021, playing NCAA football 14. So, yeah, it's been fun. I think maybe tomorrow I'll do some NCAA basketball or MVP baseball. Maybe I'll come back to this. I'm not sure what I'll do. Those have been the 3 games that I've kind of, been rotating in and out. So, we'll see what happens. Thank you again for the follows, SpookyGirl93 and CoopZZZ. I appreciate it. And yeah, I will catch you guys next time. Bye.